Ooh. What is it? What is it?
I think it's Jack.
I guess I'm driving. Henny.
Oh. I'm so bad. I was like, I think it's Jack.
And I trusted her.
Fuck.
It wasn't Jack.
Yeah, I'm definitely a bad influence. I even influence my bad influences, so.
That's the first. I'm a bad influence to my bad influences. That's a good one.
My bad influences became good influences, so.
They spent one weekend with you and said, whoa, hey, chill.
Retires.
Yo, and welcome back. This is The Hot Seat, presented by Music or Noise. This is Suave. I am Chemo, a.k.a. Colors. We're here at Era of Destruction, presented by Odyssey Productions. And we're here with the one and only Missfits, the queen of California hardcore.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
Fuck, I mean, let's just get into it real quick. How the fuck was Warfest?
Oh, so Warfest was fucking unreal. Like, I was so nervous. I haven't been nervous for a set in a while, and I was like so nervous. I was like, okay, don't be nervous, don't fuck up. And then I saw Sprinky over to the side. I was like, oh my god, he's watching your set. Don't fuck up.
Damn.
And then I saw him like grooving a little bit. I was like, whew, okay, you can go home happy now. Like, we're good.
Damn.
And you know, from what we've heard from the past interviews, is that he's quite a character.
Yeah, so I was excited that he was watching my set, and I was just like when one of your idols and you look over and they're watching you, you're just like, oh my god, like, what?
Fuck.
Is this real? Like, you know, I had to like stub my toe real quick, just make sure I was still there.
Yeah.
It was unreal.
Yeah, that's so dope. Who else did you see?
So I saw Sprinky, I saw Sepha. I didn't get to catch Defense because unfortunately the parking lot closed at 2, but he went on at 3. So
What?
I had someone Snapchat me his set.
Wait, how did that work?
I don't know. The Globe Theater, the parking lot next to it, they said that if you don't come by 2 o'clock, they're locking your car in. And I was like, I don't live in LA. Like, I need my car.
Yeah.
I need to make it to day 2. So.
Damn, that reminds us of the parking at Beyond. Right?
How was it?
Fucking, the
my
parking
God.
was horrible. It was the worst design thing in the world, honestly.
It was at the North Center, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I
But,
guess.
you know, I've never seen the parking this bad. I mean,
Yeah.
we literally had to park at somebody's house about a block and a half away.
Yeah, it
and
was
we
a
were
good
like-
distance.
It was either park at somebody's house or park on a side street where your chances of your car getting broken into are 80%.
And that's
Or
happened to
something.
us
Before.
once already.
It's happened
Damn.
before.
Yeah,
That
so
sucks.
we already went through that whole experience. So it sucks not being able to find parking at the venue because that's what we were hoping for. You know, we're already paying $200 to $300 plus gas plus
Plus the
babysitters.
$20 for parking.
To top it off-
Exactly.
But you know what? To top it off, they had signs that said general parking, go here. So we went here, and then it brought us back around to the same spot that said general parking, you go here. So I rolled out my window and I asked one of the police officers, I said, hey, general parking, and they were like, oh, go that way. And I said, well, we just went that way, and it brought us back here. The other officer said, you know what, honestly, we don't know.
Well, at least he was honest about
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
But don't you know when you...
It was 2 girls, but you know what? The point is that you would think that you know the law enforcement agencies or the local agencies
Or the security.
would be in sync with the organizers on where parking is.
Exactly.
It seemed like nobody
You
knew
would
where
hope.
parking was.
Yeah,
Parking
you would
is
hope
all.
so.
But don't you know when you see a sign that says general parking left, it just means that it's not there, like they left.
Get out of here.
So that's what that meant.
That meant general parking's no longer here.
Yeah, no
like,
longer
it's outta
here.
here.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Fucking A.
That's a good one.
Oh, man. I
I've been
mean,
rehearsing my jokes because I'm like, all right, I'm gonna see Music or Noise again. I gotta have something else. I gotta have more one-liners, you know?
yay. Besides your own set that you obviously enjoyed at Warfest, who else set did you enjoy the most?
All right, so I'm totally gonna fangirl right now, but like, did you guys see fucking Sepha? Like, are you kidding?
I saw videos. I saw videos of Sepha.
Like, his first time in America, this kid's 18 years old.
I
So I was sitting there
know.
watching him. Like, as an artist, I was extremely inspired. And I'm just like in awe just watching his set. And then as like a fangirl, I was just sitting there like, oh my God. Like, it was surreal on both levels, from like a
That's so
fan
sick.
and as an artist level.
Yeah.
Did you get to interact with him?
I unfortunately did not get to physically meet him, but I got to meet some of the other DJs,
Dope.
like Spreaky, and I got to run into them. And I got to see his set 2 days in a row, and so I know he'll be back in America, or I'm going to have to go find him wherever he's playing next, and we will meet one day. But yeah, he was incredible. Like,
That's so dope.
everything that I would have hoped his set to be, it was. So
That is so sick. That is so
Definitely,
sick. How was
definitely.
your overall experience working with Army of Hardcore?
So I was really excited to work with Army of Hardcore. Their lineup was phenomenal, and a lot of people were really believing that Cepha was going to be there, just because it's like, how did they, get this lineup?
Yes,
How did they
Cepha.
land all these artists that
Yeah.
are amazing? And then so just seeing it all come together was just unreal, that like I was on the same lineup with these artists,
That is
getting
so
to meet some of the DJs like Carlissa Uptempo. She's freaking
Right.
amazing. Like, they're so down to earth, and
Yeah,
it's just
yeah.
awesome to be able to be at the same event playing with the same people that enjoy the same music that you do. And then some of them catching your set, you're just like, oh my God, is this real? Like,
And
I went home and told my mom, I was like, you'll never guess what.
How was the crowd there?
The crowd was really good. It seemed like a lot of people were there generally for the music, because sometimes when you go to festivals, you get, people that are there just to dress up and get fucked up.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it seemed like everybody was there generally for the music.
dedicated to
And
the core, huh?
yeah, and like you saw people in the crowd, like you saw other DJs watching other DJs in the crowd, and so it was just like an
Hey, that's
overwhelming
pretty
experience.
cool.
That's
That's
good,
pretty
yeah.
cool.
It was just like a whole like level of support that I've never seen before.
Yeah.
And then
That's
especially
humbling on both parts.
Yeah.
I mean, as you as an artist, seeing other artists watch you, it's like, shit, like that puts it into perspective. Like, it's not only myself that I'm doing this for. It's everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
Not only the fans, but other artists as well. Other artists enjoy my music. You yourself as an artist, were watching other artists, I'm sure.
Yes.
And they probably had that same feeling. Wow, like these U.S. artists are watching us, and they're getting that much of a kick out of it.
Oh my God, you're giving me butterfly stop. But
Oh,
yeah,
man.
and then like the last interview that we sat down for, we all talked about how the hard dance community is something special and it's different, and not all EDM genres offer that. And so just to see it in full effect from an artist perspective, and seeing these artists interact with the fans and the crowd that you're used to interacting with, you just knew that hard dance is something special, and just to witness that was something totally different.
That's
And
so
it
dope.
was just like a nice, intimate event where everybody was nice and close and everything like that. So it was really cool.
That's so sick.
Yeah, I
That is
look
so
forward
sick.
to what the Army of Hardcore has to bring. Art of Fighters are coming soon, so stay
Art of
tuned.
Fighters.
I saw that shit.
Really?
On Instagram, I saw that. Oh.
What? Through Army of Hardcore?
Huh?
Through Army of Hardcore?
Yep. So they're
Art of
coming
Fighters,
soon.
dude. Hey.
They're
Fuck.
coming
yes.
back to the Americas, so that's something to look forward to.
fucking
And
Yeah.
I'm just really excited to see what they have in store. I mean, like, this was their first festival, and they fucking killed it.
Was
Like,
it their first festival? I thought I seen more of Army of Hardcore around here.
This is one of their first festivals coming back. They're trying to regain control and come back into the scene because they've been out of it for a little bit.
Yeah, for a
and
long
so,
time.
like, one of their first big events back, it was just like, same weekend
Yeah.
as Beyond, and you guys booked Cepha? Like, okay.
Hey,
you
for
know?
real,
Like,
when I
props.
we first bought our tickets for Beyond, and then Warfest was announced, and we're like, fuck, like Cepha? Like, literally, I
We
wanted
were
to
trying
sell my
find
day
ways
one,
to get rid of our day one ticket.
but we didn't trust people to give
give
them
it
a
back.
wristband, you know,
Yeah,
and for them to
it's
give it
sketchy.
back.
Yeah, it's a very
It's
sketchy
super sketchy.
situation.
We asked a couple of our friends that weren't going, but at the end, they ended up buying tickets to go to Beyond. So at the end, we kind of just swallowed our pride, really, and just went to go see a full EDM day one.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I really wanted to go to Beyond, and this was actually going to be the first time I was going to attend Beyond, because I only like hard dance festivals,
Yeah.
hard dance music.
Same.
So the only time I go to like Escape or Nocturnal is when they have BassCon. So I've been waiting for
Exactly.
Beyond to have BassCon,
And it's the
and then
first time.
I saw it, I was like, well, it's cool, I'm playing Warfest, I'm not bitter. So like I know that there will be another year, there will be another BassCon Beyond, there will be another Suffer in America.
And then we'll have fucking
we'll
have Misfits at Beyond one day.
If it makes you feel any better, once again, as always, the best BassCon set of the weekend was Darren Styles.
Yeah, killed it.
Just throwing it out there. I kind of wish BassCon would kind of open their horizons a little bit more, because it's always the same stuff. It's always the same. Just with the EDC lineup just announced.
I saw that. Actually,
I've seen everybody on that lineup
except for ASAP Rocky. I just want to say, like, first, what the fuck? Two,
is that on there?
Yeah,
he's on there.
Yeah, ASAP Rocky.
I didn't even catch that.
Day 2, like one of the first names on day 2.
I didn't catch that.
ASAP Rocky.
I thought they were done with that. I didn't even catch that.
I was just like, I hope he doesn't get booed off stage like DJ Khaled.
Yeah.
Like, I hope that he kills that shit. But I was just like, dude, props to them for somewhat opening their horizons to other artists and other genres. But I do agree with you that they should look at maybe other artists.
It's recycled. It's constantly recycled. I mean, out of this year's BassCon lineup at EDC, I've seen everybody on that lineup more than once, except for one person, Warface. That's the only one who I haven't seen.
Really?
Everybody on that lineup
Yeah.
I've seen more than once.
Well, one, you have
Except
to
for
see
Mad Girl.
Warface.
Mad Girl, I missed her. I missed her. That's another one. Two I haven't seen ever.
Well, Warface, you definitely have to see. One of the last times I saw him was at HARDSTYLE Arena, so props to Fresh Entertainment, because I think that they're one
HARDSTYLE
of the few people that actually look for other artists similar to Army of Hardcore, that look for artists that haven't been to America. They look for the next thing. Fresh Entertainment did the live piano set before Sepha came to America to do it. So I know Fresh Entertainment is definitely the way to look for their HARDSTYLE Arena shows. And Warface was there, and I was actually in the crowd, like raging, going hard. And I look over, and he's standing right fucking next to me. So he's one of those artists that will go into the crowd, enjoy themselves, and watch the other
Interact
artists too.
with people.
Exactly. So it just makes you feel even better, like about yourself as an artist and as a fan, because you're like, oh, I'm doing this and he's doing this. It must be working, and we must be doing it for the right reason.
Yeah, exactly. And then you're doing it probably for the same reason.
Exactly. Who
know?
knows? We might collab.
Exactly. Who knows? What's up? What's up, Misfits?